Hello students, I welcome you to your first class that is of your mathematics subject. Today we will learn the chapter number 2 of your mathematics subject, and the chapter is about exponents. Okay, so first we will all try to know about the formulas which are used in exponents. In your previous classes also, you have already learned about exponents. What are exponents? What are exponential formulas? So here we will today we will revise that what are those exponential formulas. Okay. So first let us see the first formula is a to the power m multiply b to the power m is equals to a into b whole to the power m. This is the first formula. The second formula is a to the power m multiply a to the power n. Okay, well in first formula the base is different. Okay, the base for exponent consists of two parts. A and B. These are the alphabets which denotes the base, and M which is written in power. Okay, the exponent has a base and a power. So the power which is there, yeah. Okay, that power is called exponential power. Okay, and the base is called exponential base. Okay, then so in the first formula, the base is different, but the formula is same. But the power is same. Then we write the base in multiplication form, and the power combines at the and the power combines, and we write a into b whole to the power m. The next formula, a to the power m into a to the power n is equals to a to the power m plus n. So in this formula, you have same base, but the formula is different. So the power will be added. Okay. Then in the next formula, a upon b whole to the power m. So in this formula, in this case, when the form power is same, but the base is different. Okay, a and b are the bases. So the power will be distributed to the both of the bases. So it will be written as a to the power m upon b to the power m. So we will get the formula as a upon b whole to the power m is equals to a to the power m upon b to the power m. Okay, then in the next formula, we have two different base. We have same here by mistake I have written b instead of a. Okay, so the first formula is a to the power m upon a to the power n. I am reminding you once again, please correct it. If you are writing it in your note paper on your note copy, so write it correctly that a to the power m upon a to the power n, the fourth formula. A to the power m upon a to the power n is equals to a to the power m minus n. If the base is same, then the power will be subtracted. Okay. Then the next formula is a to the power m whole to the power n. Then in this case, we combine both of the powers. We multiply both of the powers. So you will write this formula as a to the power m into n. Okay. Then the next formula is a to the power minus m. If the power is in negative 1, okay, if the power is negative, then we write it in the form of is equals to 1 upon a to the power m. Okay, so the formula will be a to the power minus m is equals to 1 upon a to the power m. The next formula is seventh one is a to the power 0 is always is equals to 1. If any of the exponent has a power 0, okay, if any of the exponent has is an exponent with power 0, then its value is always is equals to 1. Then the next formula, eighth one, is a to the power 1. It's always equals to a. Okay. So in previous classes, you would have learned already that an exponent is formed just using the natural numbers. Okay. The exponential formulas are just for the natural numbers. This formula is just for natural numbers. It is used for natural numbers. Okay, so in previous classes you would have learned about the positive ones. So here we will know about the few terms regarding the negative one. Okay, If the exponential power is given in negative form, then how we can simplify that, and how we can further process for this. Okay, so for negative ones we will see. Okay, so a few terms, let us know first that if you are for negative numbers. Okay, if first point, see the first point given here is -1 to the power. If the power of the number, that is -1, okay, if the power is even number, okay, then you will always have a number 1. Okay, for example, if you multiply -1 two times, that means 1 into 1 1, and minus into minus, that will be positive now. Okay, if you are multiplying -1 two times, you will get 1. If you will multiply -1 four times, 4 is also even number, so -1 into -1, -1 into -1 into -1. Okay, -1 into -1 into -1 into -1. Four times when you will multiply -1, you will get there also, you will get a number +1 after solving that. Okay, so whenever the power of the -1 is even one, is power when the power is even number, then you will always get a positive one. Okay, if the power of the -1 is the ever an odd number, is the ever an odd number, then in that case, if it is -3, you will get -1. If it is -1, the power is -1, then always no, if the power is 1, then also you will get -1. If the power is -1 to the power 5, then also you will get a number -1. Okay, so now whenever we are solving an exponent. Okay, here it is an exponent that a denotes an integer. Okay, here a denotes an integer. It can be 1 2 3 4 up to infinity, anything. Okay, so when minus a, okay, integer is here, we are using a minus integer. Okay, so minus a we are using it. So when we have to how we can distribute this minus a to the power m. Okay, how we can distribute or how we can simplify this kind of exponent. So for solving this kind of exponent, you should know a formula, that is minus a whole to the power m is equals to -1 into a whole to the power m is equals to -1 to the power m into minus a power m. Okay, how we are getting this, that -1 into a whole to the power m is equals to -1 power m into minus a power m. So for that, you once again you see the formula. Okay, here a into b, in first formula, a multiply b whole power m. So in that case, what happens, a and b become separated, and with a and b the power also gets separated now. So in the same way, here a into b is written as combined. In place of a, it is written -1. In place of b, it is written as a, and whole to the power m is written. So the a and b will be separated with the same power. So -1 to the power m into a to the power m is the required answer. Okay, this is the required formula. You should know this formula. Okay, in case of okay, this one is a formula, right? Okay, then now further we will be going on to the next one. We will see some of the examples, okay? Some of the examples of simplifying, right? See how we can simplify. There is an example. The first example is like this, okay? The -5 to the power 4 multiply -5 to the power 7. Okay, you have to simplify this whole combination. Okay, so for that you have to use the first step. In first step, what you have to do, first of all, you have to simplify this -5 to the power 4. So for simplifying -5 to the power 4, once again, you have to use the formula which I have reminded you earlier. Okay, that minus a whole to the power m is equals to -1 into a whole to the power m is equals to minus 1 to the power m into a to the power m. Okay, so using that formula, we will get, we will separate this as minus 1 into 5 whole to the power 4. Okay, then using the first formula that whenever we multiply, okay, using the formula that a into b whole to the power m is equals to a to the power m into b to the power m, you will get the value as minus 1 to the power 4 into 5 to the power 4. Okay, so see that here minus 1, 1 has a power 4. That means the power is even one. So when you will solve this material, okay, then you will get a number 1. Okay, and this 5 to the power will 5 to the power 4 will be written as it is. Okay, then and the second part we will be solving this minus 5 to the power 7. Okay, second step we will be doing like that now. So simplifying minus 5 to the power 7, minus 5 to the power 7, this will also be the similar one. In the same way you have to simplify minus 5 to the power 7. And at the end, what we have to do in the third step is that we have to simplify overall combination. Okay, so we will multiply once again minus 5 to the power 4 multiply minus 5 to the power 7. Okay, then we will get this type of solution that the answer is the simplification of minus 5 whole to the power 4 is equals to 5 to the power 4 multiply the simplification of minus 5 whole to the power 7 we get as minus 1 into 5 to the power 7. Okay, so we can take out the minus 1 in multiplication form because everything is in multiplication form now. So you can write like this now. Here in between these two brackets you can write the multiplication also. Okay, so minus 1 multiply 5 to the power 4 multiply 5 to the power 7. Now see that here the base is 7. Here also the number is 5. Here also the number is 5. The base is 7, but the power is different. So what formula we can use? So here we can use the formula a to the power m into a to the power n is equals to a to the power m plus n. Okay. So using that formula, you will get the value like this. The say this one using the formula a to the power m into a to the power n is equals to a to the power m plus n. So you will get the solution, overall solution as minus 1 into 5 to the power 4 plus 7. And we know that the 4 plus, adding 4 plus 7 we always get a number 11. So your answer will be minus 5 to the power 11. Okay, in this example we have seen a multiplication part. The combination is of the combination of two exponent was of multiplication form. Okay, so in the next example you will see that the combination is in dividation form. Okay, so the only difference will be that instead of multiplication we will be using dividation here. Okay, so in the first condition, first step, we will be simplifying what? Minus x to the power 7. Okay, and we will get an answer. The same way you can, again, in second step, you can simplify minus x whole to the power 4. Once again, you will get a different answer. And then at the final step, you have to divide both of the simplification. Okay. In the step 3, we will be solving like this, that minus x to the power 7 divided by minus x to the power 4 is equals to minus 1 into x to the power 7. Here once again I have done a mistake. Please, no, here not an, oh, here it is correct. Okay, oh. Okay, so we will get the value. This is the value from where we have got this in from first step. We got this value of minus x to the power 7 as minus 1 into x to the power 7, and which is divided by x to the power 4. This is the value of minus x whole to the power 4. Okay. So we can write it in this form also. Okay, here it is written in dividation form. Okay, so we can write it in a p by q form also. Okay, rational form. In the rational form we can write it also. Okay. Okay, then we can write so we will write minus 1 into x to the power 7 upon 1 into x power 4 in rational form. Okay. So we will get the value as minus 1 will be taken as like this. Minus 1 can be written like this minus 1, okay, into multiply what x to the power 7 upon x to the power 4. This will be separated like this now. Okay, then again we will be using the formula here because the base is same, because the base is same but the power is different. But these are in these two exponents are in dividation form. So we will be using the formula a to the power m upon a to the power n is equals to a to the power m minus n. Okay, then we will be substituting the formula and writing the value as minus 1 into x to the power 7 minus 4. And we know that after subtracting 7 and 4, we always get a value 3. So we will have the final answer as minus x minus negative of x to the power 3 or minus of x cube. Okay. Okay, I hope you have understood this part. Okay, then you have to know that you have a homework. Let me remind you of a homework of yours that you have to solve exercise 2.1 from your book. Okay, let me show you a part. Okay, let me show you the part, and from there you can see and write your questions. Right now you can write down your questions from there. Now here it is your question. Okay, the first question is simplifying the following. Here you can simplify minus 5 cube minus 4 to the power 5 minus to the power 6 minus 3 to the power 6. Okay, you can solve this one. And also you can solve the second question also. Okay, you have solved. I have told you already how we can solve this kind of questions, right? So first and second question, you can solve it easily. Okay, dear students, let me remind you that in online class, okay, you can study, okay, but the most difficult part will be for you that you have to practice more and more. Okay, when you will practice more and more, then only you will be able to then only you will be able to achieve your knowledge successfully. Okay, so you have to give time in practicing every each and every questions. Each time you are not able to solve, do it again. Okay, you have to practice. Okay, the third part, let me tell you how you have to solve the third question. Okay, okay, I'll be telling you how to solve the question number 3. Okay, I hope you have written down your questions. Okay. Okay, then I'll be telling you the question number third. Okay, let me tell you about the first one, first question. It is minus a to the power 4 into minus a whole square is equals to minus a to the power 8 divided by minus 2 whole square. So in this question, first of all, you have to solve the left hand side part. Okay, in left hand side part, you will find out the value the way you are finding out in the previous question using all three steps mentioned above. And again, after finding the value of left hand side part, you have to find the right hand side part also. Okay, when you will get both of the values using the all three steps which I have told you above, you will get an answer that left hand side will be either equals to right hand side or left hand side will not be equals to right hand side. Okay, these two conditions you have. If the question is if the left hand side and the right hand side part has an equal answer, that means the combination which is shown here or the question which is given here is the condition is true. Okay, and if it is not equal, if it is not equal, that means the condition is not true. Okay, in this way you can verify, right? Now let us go on to the next part of your chapter. Okay. The next part is about the exponents of rational numbers. Okay, for that, first of all, you should know that what is a rational number. Okay, The rational number is a kind as is a type of number which is always expressed as p by q form, and the q will never be equals to 0. Okay, if q is equals to 0, then the number is not a rational number, that number is an irrational number. Okay, but here the q is not equals to 0, that means p by q is a rational number. Okay, instead where p and q can be integers. Okay, so we'll know the formulas. We will be looking onto the formulas for these rational numbers and exponents of rational numbers. Okay. The first formula is p by q whole to the power m. So it will be written as the power will be separated. It is in a division form, no? So the power will be separated. So we can write p by q whole to the power m is equals to p to the power m upon q to the power m. Okay. For example, you have 2 by 3. Okay, we can take any example that 2 by 3 whole to the power 3. So you can write it as 2 to the power 3 upon 4 to the power 3. Okay, this way you can solve your questions. The next part will be if p by q is in negative form. Okay, minus of p by q whole to the power m is given. So the way you have solved in multiplication part, I told you already now that the formula of minus a whole to the power m is equals to like that. The formula is there. I have told you already in first part, no? So and using that formula again, we will get this formula that minus p by q whole to the power m is equals to minus 1 into p by q whole to the power m. That will be is equals to minus 1 to the power m multiply p by q whole to the power m. Okay, so in last part of the second formula, p by q whole to the power m, instead of that, at the time when you will be solving the question, you can use instead of p by q whole to the power as using the formula first p to the power m upon q to the power m. Okay, so now about the third part. Okay, about the third formula, we will know we will be seeing like this now. If given a rational number p by q and the formula and the power of this exponent is negative. Okay, if the power of a rational number in a if the power of a rational number in an exponential form is minus in negative form, okay, then you will get the value as p by q whole to the power minus m is equals to q by p whole to the power m. Okay, you know very well how it is done. Then also let me tell you this, like p by q whole to the power minus m is written, right? So we know the formula that a to the power minus m is always equals to 1 upon a to the power m. Okay, so instead of p to the p by q whole to the power minus m, we can write it as 1 upon p by q whole to the power m. And this part we can write is after we will reverse the part. We will reverse the p by q part. The p by q will be written as q by p. Okay, so we will be getting the value as q by p whole to the power m. Okay, okay then. Next one. Yes, like this. Okay, so we will be going, we will seeing your book. Let's see what all these things are there. Let's see your book. See, using those formulas only, the p by q form has been solved here. Okay, instead of p by q, here it is given as 5 by 7 whole to the power. Instead of m, it is written as 4. Okay, so simply you can solve it like this. Simply you can write it as 5 to the power 4 upon 7 to the power 4 using that formula. Okay, and the second one also, that's a kind of variety, that 3 by 11 minus 3 by 11 whole to the power 5 it is written, na? So that will be equals to minus 1 into 3 by 11 whole to the power 5. And further you will separate the power and write it as minus 1 to the power 5 multiply 3 by 11 whole to the power 5. And dear students, we already know that minus 1 to the power 5 here the power is odd one. Okay, the power is odd now here in this part. The power is 5 and 5 is an odd number. Okay, so minus 1 to the power 5 will be equals to minus 1. This one. Okay, this minus 1. And the 3 by 11 whole to the power 5 will be written as it is. So you will get overall value as minus of 3 by 3. You will get overall answer as minus of 3 to the power 5 upon 11 to the power 5. Okay, these are the two examples you can use to solve your exercise. Because I am going to give this exercise once again as a homework. No, you have to solve those exercise by yourself. I'm telling you the examples how you can solve this exercise. Mm. Okay, here what is given us once again here it has been solved. Okay, after solving this part, that 5 by 7 whole to the power 4 into 7 by 5 whole to the whole square. Okay, so when it is solved here, it is given as after solving. Here we got the value. Okay, here see. In order to make the base same, okay, in order to this make this p by q form, in order to make both of this as p by q form. Okay, here it is p by q into q by p form now. So first of all we have to bring it down to again to a p by q form. Okay, here the value of p is 5 and q is 7, so we can write it 5 by 7 whole to the power minus 2. 7 by 5 to the square is equals to, we can write 5 by 7 whole to the power minus 1 using this formula. This is the formula you can use, okay, which is written in right hand side. That a by b whole to the power m is equals to b upon a whole to the power minus m. Okay, so using that formula, here it is solved, so the base became same. No, the says both of the terms, in this combination, both of the exponent got an power. Okay, both of the exponent had a same base. Okay, then whenever the base is same, then the power will be added. Okay, in multiplication form the power is added always now. So 5 by 7 whole to the power 4 plus minus 2 will be there. So after solving 4 plus minus 2, we will get a value plus 2. So 5 by 7 whole square is written as 5 to the power 5 square upon 7 square. So overall you will get the answer after the substituting the value of 5 square and 7 square as 25 by 49. So this will be your final answers. Okay. In the same way, you can solve this part always. If you want, you can write down these two questions also. This is given in your screen. Okay, you can pause the video and write down the question, and you can write down both of these examples always. Okay. Okay, let us look on to your exercise 1. The first simplification, you can do it by yourself. Okay. It is easy for you if you have learned already, if you have listened the video carefully, and you have practiced the previous questions I have told you in above. No, if you have practiced those questions and understood clearly, then I am sure that you will be able to solve both of these questions. Okay, question number 1 and question number 2 both. The question number 3, I will tell you how to solve it, okay? But the solution part, you have to do it by yourself, okay? I'll be just telling you right here. Once again, see, you have to solve the left hand side part and you have to find overall value as 0. If you whenever you take the left hand side part, you will get a value. If the value is equals to the right hand side part, then this will be proved. Okay, so when you will solve it, okay, 5 by 7 whole to the power 7 multiply 7 by 5 whole to the power 7 minus 3 upon 19 whole to the power whole square multiply 19 by 3 whole square. And whenever you will solve, you will get a value 0. If you will get a value 0, this question will be proved. It is not equals to 0, that you have gotten wrong answer. Okay, because whenever you will solve in the prove to prove, whenever you have to prove whenever a question is given to you, like to prove it, to prove a condition, okay, that means that condition is true. You have to prove that it is true. Okay, but you are not getting the same answer, 0. The right hand side part is 0, but on solving the left hand side part, if you are not getting 0, that means you are solving in a wrong way. Okay, then the next question, next part is always also, see, you have to solve the left hand side part. You have to find the right hand side part value as q by p whole to the power minus 1, whole to the power minus m. Okay, third question is the same. Again, once again, it is same, and the fourth question is also the same. Okay, that what you have to do, you have to solve a left hand side part and right hand side part, and you have to solve both the left hand side part and right hand side part. And if it is true, if left hand side and right hand side part is equal, that the given condition is true. But if the left hand side part and the right hand side part is not equal, that means the given condition is not true. That condition is false. Okay, so these are the two exercises you have to solve. In this way, uh, uh, the chapter number 2 of your mathematics subject, it is done here, it is completed here. Okay, so the your homework will be how you have to submit your homework, that will be informed to you later. Using your mobile number, it will be informed to you whenever you will attend the next class. Let me remind you that you should complete your homework. Okay, once again I am telling you, whenever you will attend, you will be attending the question, chapter number, whenever you will be attending the next class, before that class you have to submit your homework part. Okay, and how you have to submit it, that will be reminded to you using your mobile number. Okay, so in this way, your chapter number 2 is completed. Okay, so do practice well at your home, study properly. Okay, soon we will inform you everything. Thank you so much for the video. Thank you for today's class. Okay.